Welcome to the Weather Centre at the end of the work week. The morning starts off with some fog and drizzle along the eastern escarpment of Mpumalanga and Limpopo, but we're expecting a partly cloudy and dry afternoon over the eastern part of South Africa. A band of high cloud moves in from the west with a warmer forecast over the western part of South Africa. In fact, we're expecting bergwind conditions from quite early on in the day, allowing those temperatures to warm up from early on Friday morning. There's also a high fire danger rating, mainly over the central Karoo on Friday, and on Friday night, we'll see some fog move in along the west coast. Here's our rainfall probability map for the day, with the possibility of morning fog and drizzle along the eastern escarpment of Mpumalanga and Limpopo, but overall dry weather is forecast across South Africa. You'll see cooler weather over the northeastern part of the country, with a high of 22 degrees for Johannesburg, Polokwane at 23, and Pretoria and Mbombela can expect a maximum of 24. We keep in the mid-20s as we head towards Durban and Pietermaritzburg, as well as along the coast between East London and George. 28 for Kimberley and Cape Town, both with a warm Friday in store, and we're forecasting hot weather for Vredendal and Uppington, both in the low 30s. Good beach conditions are expected along the west coast with an offshore wind in the morning, but with a light northwesterly wind in the afternoon. Along the west coast, we're expecting a 2.5 metre southwesterly swell with a wave period of 14 seconds. In the southwest, good beach conditions are expected on Friday with a light northwesterly wind for the Cape Town Atlantic side in the afternoon. We're forecasting a moderate southeasterly wind for False Bay with a light southerly wind for Hermanus and a moderate southeasterly wind for Cape Agulhas. In the southwest, we'll see a 2.5 metre southwesterly swell with a wave period of 13 seconds. Along the south coast, good beach conditions are expected on Friday with a light easterly wind for Mossel Bay and a southeasterly wind for Plettenberg Bay, but with northeasterly winds as we head towards Jeffreys Bay and Port Elizabeth with a 3 metre swell and a wave period of 13 seconds. Along the east coast, moderate beach conditions are expected for Durban, Richards Bay and East London. We're expecting a moderate northeasterly wind for the Wild Coast with good beach conditions on Friday. Fresh winds are forecast as we head towards KwaZulu-Natal and East London with a 2.5 metre southerly swell at 14 seconds. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a great Friday.